Welcome to Transmission Incoming, your channel for Warhammer 40,000 news, views and reviews. Hello and welcome back again. Tonight we're going to have a look at the Doom Scythe / Night Scythe datasheet that was leaked the other day. These guys were well used in 8th, as much as flyers were. Flyers are very popular all throughout 8th. However, they have just got even better. So here you can see both the old and the new data sheets. Top data sheet's the older one. The other thing I've not really mentioned here is changes in movement. The new data sheet, they have lost a bit of movement. They've lost 10 inches to their maximum movement, but the movement they have for the decreasing movement they have for taking damage has evened out a little bit, and they've got a little more on the bottom end now. So the main changes in this unit are the Tesla Destructor. It seems to have gained 2 shots, so it's gone from 4 shots to a combined 10 for the pair. Death Ray, and this is the more exciting one, Death Ray's gone from D3, heavy D3 to a straight 3 attacks. Its strength has increased from 10 to 12, and the previous D6 damage has increased to D3 plus 3. Which is really good, and I'll talk a bit more about that in a minute. Finally, both weapons have gained 12 inches of range, taking them up to 36-inch range, which is more than enough with their speed to hit anything on any table you're ever going to play on in 40k. So let's have a look at how these guys do. So I've got my usual 2 tables here. The top table is per 100 points. Now a Doom Scythe in particular is 170 points, and this is both based on the Doom Scythe stat line. Obviously the Tesla Destructor on a Night Scythe will be marginally better because they're only 135 points. So top row, Death Ray, you're not going to be shooting at Marines or Guard, it's useless. Against armour, you're killing a quarter of a tank per 100 points. So with it being nearly twice this points, you're killing about half a tank there, half a Rhino in this case. That's pretty good going for its points. The bottom table kind of breaks this down into its effectiveness for point. So essentially it's killing 20% of its value in each shooting phase. It's not fantastic, but it's not bad at all for a vehicle that's very flexible, very fast, and can certainly hit targets anywhere on the table you want them to. The Tesla Destructor is obviously it's best against Horde armies. Its real benefit is against things like Guard, doing 3.27 wounds per 100 points, so around about 6 kills a turn from its Tesla weapons. Obviously that can vary somewhat depending on your dice rolls and buffs. You can buff this up a reasonable amount if you've got the right people around it. What does this really mean against its previous incarnation? Well, the main one is the Death Ray. So the Death Ray has gone from being somewhere around 2% effective to 40% effective, depending on your D3 hit and D6 damage, which was a wildly variable and incredibly difficult set of math hammer to even that out a little bit, to a pretty solid 20% on average. Obviously, if you're going to be getting 3 hits and you get your maximum 3 plus D3 and you roll 3 again, 6 damage, it's going to do really, really well. Its other weapons, the Tesla Destructor has moved up about 3 or 4% in efficiency, so not a huge boost overall. It's nice. It's certainly not. It's not the sort of change that's going to make this a game-winning unit. However, the Death Ray is certainly a very powerful weapon. And so, any final points? So, yeah, as I've said before, it's definitely an improvement. The Death Ray is significantly better with the flat 3 attacks and D3 plus 3 damage. This seems to be quite a trend. It's a pity we didn't see this on the Doomsday Arc. It would be nice to see the Doomsday out with the D3 plus 3 damage as well. Unfortunately, that's still stuck at D6. I think the biggest tactical use of these guys is still running them in pairs or threes, getting them together, target enemy unit. You've got a really, really good chance of a first turn kill against a fairly standard vehicles such as chimeras and rhino variants and impulsors and things like that. You definitely going to be hitting them pretty damn hard, and then you've got some troop clearing capability through the Tesla as well. I'm still a huge fan of the Night Scythe with its invasion beam. Really, the latest use I can see for this is going to be dropping warriors with Gauss Reapers straight into rapid fire range. I think that's really, really powerful. The evasion beam allows you to essentially deep strike in and deploy outside of engagement range. There's no limit on 9 inches away, which means you can drop them right into rapid fire range with those Gauss Reapers and really make the most of their higher stats. So there you go. That's it's a pretty quick one tonight. I just wanted to cover some of those changes because I thought they were quite interesting, and we may see more of this flyer on the tabletop in 9th edition. What do you guys think? Comments below, we'll have a chat, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel via the icon below to see all our future content. See you next time.